Hello everyone and welcome back to Passion for a Cause. I'm your host Anagha Sreenivas, and on today's episode we have a very special guest with us, Nina Peddinti, a mom of two, an IT project manager by profession and a fashion enthusiast by passion. She's an active participant in many live fashion shows and beauty pageants. Recently she won the title of the runner-up for the Mrs. South Asia Elite World 2020 as well as Mrs. Catwalk. Apart from this, she's an event director, she's a debate moderator, and a judge for the MyDream Miss India Pageant. Making sure that she puts her crown to good use, she has a startup venture as well called Project Ashaya, which we will get into more in this interview. But before we begin, welcome Nina, I hope you're doing well. Is there anything else you want to let the audience know before we start?
Hi, and thank you for having me on. I feel very excited and privileged to be part of this wonderful show, Passion for a Cause. If my message here today can positively impact or inspire even one person listening, I think my purpose here has been served. As a mother of two, I strongly believe that each one of us is blessed with an innate quality of multitasking. If we can capitalize on that and manage our time efficiently, we can achieve anything we want to.
Thank you so much for the beautiful introduction. I'm very excited to get more into this interview and learn more about you. So the first thing I have is, it's so hard to manage, work life and your fashion life. And were you always interested in this fashion field, or was it something that you developed interest over time?
Yes, in fact, even as a child, I always dreamt of being a movie star. I would take part in, the drama classes and the dance programs. So yes, the passion and the interest started when I was very little. And as I grew older, it never faded. It just got stronger. And when right after college, I explored some modeling opportunities and got a movie offer. Very few people know about it, but I did act in a Telugu movie opposite Ali, and it was an incredible experience. And as time went by, I got married, and then I focused on my kids and my babies, and of course my career. But the passion just never went away. And then I decided to take it a step further, and I got into taking classes and being part of fashion shows. And this is where it has taken me.
That's awesome. And hopefully one day we'll see you on bigger screens and more Telugu movies. And you mentioned that you do judge as well. And I know that, from experience, like judging a pageant and competing in a pageant are two very different experiences, and they have their own pros and cons. So what do you prefer, competing or sitting on the judge's seat?
I definitely enjoyed being part of the competition, being a participant a lot more than judging, because when you are a participant, you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone, test your boundaries, and it needs a lot of courage to do that. So I definitely enjoyed being a participant far more, although my friends did tell me that judging a pageant is a level up. It was an incredible experience judging a pageant and being an event director, because at that point I was helping others, and I was sharing my experience with others and guiding them in the right direction as an event director. And and now the next step for me is to make use of my title and make my voice heard and serve the community.
I definitely agree with what you have to say, but somewhere deep down inside, I'm also like, judging is also so enjoyable. As hard as it is, it's so much fun to see like all these new talents, on stage and just see what everyone has to bring to the table. But now let's move forward to your project, Ashaya. And could you please go into more detail about this and how you're helping orphans in India?
Having been born and brought up in India and seeing so much of poverty around me, I've always wanted to start a charitable organization. And having won these beauty titles, I decided to use my platform. And so I put my idea into action. I called it Project Ashaya, named after both my daughters, Ashna and Shreya. And what I do is now I support an orphanage called Adarna. And they have different kinds of services. One of them is Feed a Child a Day. So that's the program I support. And although it's small now, slowly contributions have started pouring in from my close friends and family, and hopefully it gets bigger over time. My one message to everyone would be, no matter what your purpose in life is, go after it with everything you got. But at the end of the day, keep in mind that happiness lies in service to others. So make sure that in some way or the other, it helps others as well.
That's absolutely beautiful, and I wish you the best of luck for this project. And I have to say, I love how you named this project Ashaya after your two kids. And with that note, I would like to say thank you so much, Nina, for joining us today. I learned so much more about you. I'm sure our audience did as well. And I hope you had a great time. Thank you so much for taking your time to do this interview. And if you are someone who's interested in being on the show and sharing what you're doing and how you're giving back to the community, then please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to have you on. And with that note, I will see you guys all on the next episode of Passion for a Cause. This has been Anagha Sreenivas, and have a great day, great night, wherever you are. Bye guys. I'll see you next time.